This episode is brought to you by Bovada. Use code PZDMM8D for a 200% deposit match bonus. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Legendary Picks, okay? We're recapping UFC 292 today, and man, it was crazy, all right? Right? That freaking Sean O'Malley KO was wild. OMG. Let me actually go ahead and pull it up again. So this is what I want to talk about today. All right. Obviously, Sean O'Malley is the next star of the UFC, and after breaking records for pay-per-view, right? He's going to be the next, I don't even want to say the next Conor McGregor, but he said that he's trying to be bigger than Conor McGregor. But you know what? I got to highlight some people tonight because I don't think Zhang Wei Li and Sean O'Malley should have been getting the performance of the night. Honestly, I think this Irish guy, Ian Machado Garry, destroyed Neil Magny. And you know what? My favorite, so that's number one favorite fighter. My second favorite fighter was the first fight of the night. Karine Silva with the sub in the first round. And there was like 2 seconds left, bro. Bro, let me tell you. First of all, got to introduce you to the Silva sisters, okay? 2 Brazilians, and they both fought on the same night, and they both murked their opponents. But Natalia Silva, she was the one that people were looking to demolish her competition more than Karine. Karine, she's the underrated one of the sisters. And I think last weekend, she proved that she might be the more sinister Silva sister that you don't want to mess with. Let me show you what I'm talking about. She tapped, and there was 1 second left, bro. Oh my gosh. Nobody's talking about this, okay? She is a badass. Anyway, what else do I want to talk about? Okay, the Petrosky fight, it was a sleeper. Let's talk about Ian Machado Garry real quick because his performance was crazy. It was like a 42-37 or something like that. Let's hear what he has to say about it. You know what? I realize I need to be able to hear this too.
I fucking told you guys I'm so good. And I don't sit here like a dickhead saying it. I mean it. I know what I've trained with the best in the world. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm able to go in there and do to these people. My timing, my speed is just different. But it's my intelligence. It's my intelligence. Today I could have absolutely went there and got that finish. Or I could have ended up getting fucking choked out because I was silly and I made a mistake. So what I did was I just took my time. I clinically just disposed of him in every single which way. Who's done that to Magny? Nobody. When was the last time you had a 30-27? 30-24, sorry, my fault.
Been a while.
Khabib Barboza, maybe? A long time ago.
So this guy really has been able to do something that doesn't happen very often, right? And the dude's a star, undefeated. So he's definitely gonna be on my list next time. And you can see my picks, right? This was the first time I was gonna say that I tried to actually pick the full card, not the full card, but and decide how these fights were gonna end. And I'm betting on these fights, so I'm just trying to get better at these predictions, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop trying to decide how the fight's gonna end, if it's gonna be a decision or a TKO or a sub, right? And what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to find good risk to reward ratios. Like on Ian Machado Garry, on Bovada, what I found was it was a point spread, and I was able to win if he won inside the distance, but I was also able to win if he won outside the distance and it went to decision. And the odds were better than just betting on him outright. And yeah, it was because you want to get the times where you can bet $10 and get 20, but obviously, you know, if you're betting on Sean O'Malley's next fight, he's probably going to be the favorite fighter, right? So you'll have to. Sometimes you want to bet on that. You want to bet that $20 to win 10 with the very high expected value of you winning, right? And that's kind of how I bet, and that's kind of how I got, you know, I tripled my money and continuing like on Bovada and grinded that bonus, right? Anyway, let's talk about. That's the other one that I wanted to talk about. The Brazilians definitely showed out tonight, except Amanda Lemos. She could not take it, but all the other Brazilians. Anyway, Pedro. Look, let's talk about the Silva sisters and my guy Gregory Rodrigues, because he also knocked them out in round 1. And this is why I can't. Like, this is why I'm so upset by them talking about, like, the 2 championship fights were the performance of the nights. I mean, can we have, like, a knockout of the night or something? A sub of the night? Because Gregory Rodrigues and Karine Silva deserve some recognition, okay? So, let's see what this man got, right?
Tallulah tries to do the right thing. When you got a good grapple on top of you like this, you got to find a way to move. He's already out there. It was done. Nasty. Tallulah was barely moving, and all of a sudden, lethal strike got him right on the side of the head. Tremendous performance by Gregory Rodrigues. I mean, that one was behind the head.
Man.
From that angle. Yeah.
Man, hit him with the elbows. Oh my gosh, that was very impressive. So, what else did we want to talk about? Okay, so next, we'll talk a little bit more about Sean O'Malley. And he called this, right? Basically, the way that he knocked out O'Malley was the same way that McGregor knocked out Jose Aldo. Now, this man actually called this on his on a podcast, and this is the one I'm talking about. Check this out.
Main event title fight, and it was just like a co-main event 3-round against him. I would pull out 100%.
I'm not gonna put this on camera right now because we're gonna. But are you worried at all? This is not gonna be on. I promise.
Worried about what?
Just the guys. Like, this is like, when I look at him, like, this is for sure your hardest fight.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not stupid. Like, there's definitely a possibility of him choking me. Like, it's not.
It's been the toughest fight camp we've ever had.
Yeah, for sure. I've
Physically,
been dealing with injuries and shit, but I still have that confidence, and I know he's dealing with shit too. That he's gonna come out there and fucking. Remember when Jose came out against Connor? Fuck, got knocked out real quick. But he's a different animal. He's a fucking. You see that video of him? Fuck, he's fucking strong, bro. He grabs a hold of me. I'm gonna feel like the motherfucker's strong. As long as I can survive, get to the next round, that'll be ideal. I've been dealing with this muscle strain in my rib the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Put this in.
It's been a nightmare, dude.
I haven't been able to grapple at all.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Don't repeat this.
No. This is all getting
Live.
out.
Fuck.
I haven't been able to grapple. I can't. I'm not grappling once until the fight.
That's crazy.
It would cause most people to pull out for sure.
I mean, it crossed my mind. If it was a main event title fight and it was just like a co-main event 3-round against him, I would pull out 100%.
Holy fuck, that's so insane.
Yeah, so don't bet money.
But could make it that much sweeter when we.
Yeah, imagine though.
If you can get this shit.
Imagine that.
And then talk about this after.
I know. It's hard to do interviews because I've been having to do a bunch. Like, how's camp going? You been to grapple? I'm like, hell yeah, man.
It's been
Grapple
terrible.
every day.
Good chance he fucks me up.
Yeah, good chance he grabs me.
Yeah.
But him grabbing me isn't gonna be fucking easy. It's not. I'm gonna give her hell for sure.
All right. So this meant 2 things, right? One, he literally predicted how the fight was gonna go. All right. Number 2, this man did not do any grappling practice the whole training camp. And this is what I was worried about. I was worried about the fight going on too long, right? Because this guy, Suga Sean, he has not had to go 5 rounds before. We have not seen a 5-round decision Sean O'Malley. We might see it in the future. You know, maybe with this fight with Marlon Vera. Honestly, that might happen because this guy, Marlon Vera, his whole point is to take the fight into the late stages. And that's something that Sterling could not do. And obviously Sterling wants a rematch immediately. But Sean said it ain't happening anytime soon because obviously he wants Marlon Vera. He might be going up to fight not Volkanovski, but if Volkanovski loses his next fight, he might fight that guy, right? And so yeah, but I'm really excited because Suga Sean, like I just think he's cool. We watched the Timex commercial in the prediction video, and he's just a cool guy, you know. But the other thing that I was a little bit worried about was he was doing all these brand deals and, you know, like commercials and, you know, like I was like, maybe, you know, I wonder where his head's at, right? Was his head was definitely at the right place. And I'm really excited for his next fight. And oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about, Zhang Weili, she murked it, man. I was very impressed. You know, I expected her to get a sub, but man, she completely dominated. And the last one I want to talk about is Damon Blackshear versus Mario Batista, because this guy, Damon Blackshear, he fought 2 weeks in a row, and this guy, he was ready. He was so ready. The judges scored this fight wrong. The man had, let's click into this actually so we can see what the significant strikes look like. 108 total strikes, 4 takedowns compared to this 2. I mean, Mario Batista had 1 sub attempt, but it didn't work. Significant strikes, Damon Blackshear had more. So, and you see the head damage is a little bit even, but you see like that my man Damon Blackshear, he had it, and it wasn't even a split decision. These guys were unanimous. Like, nah, man, the point spread was ridiculous on this one. These guys robbed Damon Blackshear. This man, Damon Blackshear, should have won this fight against Mario Batista, bro. R.I.P., man. That's so messed up. And I'll leave you on this episode, because this is a really good one.
Beautiful transition to the triangle. What a transition by Kurt Holombaugh. He's got it locked up. He has got it locked up. That's tight. There's the tap. He got it. Holombaugh is the ultimate fighter.
So you gotta show respect to all the finishes, all right? And I cannot wait to see Karine Silva perform again. I can't wait till Sean's next fight. And I can't wait till I can bet again on Bovada. All right, y'all. Until next time.